Hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I think it's 11:21 p.m. I should be sleeping, but I'm doing not doing, but I'm recording this video. I don't know. I felt like I should record something, so I'm here. यार I think ये न्यू सेटअप किया मैंने थोड़ा and I was about to read this book, but मैंने read कर पाई because I felt like I shouldn't be reading this, so I decided to read this. But I haven't started this. I have to, and I've completed these two books. This one is kinda, I would say, a good book, like one time read. It's not something extraordinary, but yeah, overall, if you go deep down, how character feels, how each character feel about their pain and all. I think yeah, but I don't know why this thing is happening with me a lot time. I don't know. It is maybe it is brain rotting. I don't know. I have read this new word, okay, but I can't read or whole paragraph altogether. I don't know. Okay, I really don't know. But I read one line in this book. This book. Ravindra Singh. And wait a minute. I need to show this to you guys. I completed this book in 2 days basically because I wanted to, you know, go back to my memories when I was in my college. I used to read these books. It was, kind of different thing. We friends used to share novels with each other. Now I have lots of books, but nobody wants to read those books. Different time, different stories. So in this, there is this. If you guys can read, okay. In fact, you shared with me your personal life, your personal and family issues which people conceal. To be honest, मुझे कोई स्ट्रेंजर मिल जाए मैं अपने पूरे घर के रामायण सुना दूँ उसको. सो आई डिडंट थोड़ा सा मुझे वो ना एक रहता ना कि चीज़ों से मतलब ये एक पर्टिकुलरली अच्छा नहीं लगा. सो आई जस्ट I thought to skip whole paragraph because of this. I don't know if it's brain rotting or it's something else, but I skip. Like I was reading one book today in the morning. Not book, but Bhagavad Gita पढ़ रही थी. And there was some paragraph I literally skipped it. Where I was thinking why I'm skipping this because it's too obvious. If you know something, you don't need to read that. I believe. I don't know. Nowadays, I'm becoming, the person who wants to, understand what value means to myself. Kind of person I am becoming. So, yeah, before your memory fades. But I don't know, like, which, you know, I just pegged it because Instagram showed it to me a lot of time. That's why I love to try in different genres. So that's why I started to read this book. I have bought a lot of books. I'll show you someday or in next video maybe. But yeah, I am interested in this book maybe. And this one, Pratinidhi ki kavita hai. Actually, I'm working on my book and I have wrote a lot of poetries. So I don't know, maybe nowadays I the way I write poetry is different than these books. So I got confused, when I started this book. I felt like, I'm not writing good enough, or I'm not writing I should the way I should be writing. So I just skipped it because, I want to work on my book and I don't want to get create any mess in my head. So I skipped this book. Maybe next time. And obviously, I have read that book from Vinod Kumar Shukla. That book I still have with myself. I don't know. Maybe let me. Some book. I don't know where is that book, but I read his book. वो फेमस वाली है ना यार, सब लोग, क्या नाम है, चंद्र चंद्र और विनती, और वो कैरेक्टर है यार. I don't remember. I can imagine that book, but I don't remember the famous one. Okay, so I got interested into this. I hope, but I don't know. Maybe nowadays I try to write a lot. The last week went like I've wrote a lot. Means I've written 2-3 manuscripts for my next book. Maybe I don't know. Like when I'm gonna resume those scripts, because I felt like I should write and I wrote a lot. But then I decided to, work on my book because I have failed 3 books by writing my poetries, but I'm not, creating a manuscript or, piling up my those poetries into to create a book, kind of. So that's why, I decided to just work on my book before I work on anything. But yeah, that's all for today.